India get across the finishing line, which was of course the formality, and it means a 2-0 win in Shubman Gill's first series as Test captain at home. Aakash Chopra joins us on ESPN Cricinfo Match Day. Not going to ask you about Day 5, but it gives us an opportunity to look back at the series. What to you are the biggest takeaways for India?
Quite a few actually. I think Dhruv Jurel scoring the runs is a major takeaway, that whenever there is a place available and Rishabh is not available, or you want to play the two keepers, one as a batter, one as a keeper, Dhruv Jurel was till now knocking on the doors, but now he is actually a fair contender to be in the number 6 slot if the opportunity arises. That's one. I think Kuldeep Yadav was actually benched for almost a year. Didn't play a single test match, but then when he plays, he's done what he could do on a slowish Delhi pitch as well. So that's another big takeaway. Sai Sudarshan scoring the runs, because number 3 was always a topic for debate and discussion. And when he failed in the first test match, again you started discussing a little more. But now him scoring the runs will hold him in good stead come the South African series. I think these 3 major takeaways as far as the WTC cycle is concerned.
We would have hoped at the start of the series, knowing the playing 11, that there was one more newer player we could know more about, but the series didn't unfortunately allow us enough of a peek into what Nitish Reddy can offer.
Yes, and that is, nothing to do with the series and how it unfolded, but more to do with what we wanted to do with him, because he could have easily batted in Ahmedabad. There was no reason for us to declare, and there was no, constraint of time. So he could have batted, and we bowled 200 overs in Delhi, so he could have bowled. So it's nothing to do with a 2 test match series or West Indies not being too competitive, and this is the nature of the beast. Not, sir. The fact is that we didn't use the way we wanted him to use. In fact, it's just you and me. I think the team got what they wanted, because there were enough opportunities to give him more of a game time, but they chose not to.
Having seen that, and going back to what you said about Jurel, in the possibility that Rishabh Pant comes back, is it the more prudent move perhaps now to have Dhruv Jurel as the batter or keeper based on Pant's fitness?
Yes, why not? Actually, I am a firm believer that India needs another batter. And while Jadeja is brilliant at 6, Jadeja should be at 7. There is another batter at 6, because you don't need more than 5 bowling options. And even if you have, you're not going to use them. So if that's not going to happen, and number 8 is too low for Nitish Kumar Reddy to bat, and you can't just continue to play Test cricket with 10 men. So play Dhruv Jurel. Why not? Along with the Rishabh Pant to keep, Dhruv Jurel to bat.
All right, final thoughts. Just gaze ahead. A month from now, the world champions will be here. India take on South Africa. Everything you've seen for this series, everything you've said about the series, what will be the biggest challenges for India against South Africa?
I think one of the biggest challenges will be to understand the kind of surfaces that we need to prepare. That's one question that is not answered yet, and it came to the fore a bit more in the last a couple of days of the second test match, where the pitch was a bit on the slower side. We are playing in Kolkata and Guwahati, black soil surfaces again. Do you actually make it rank turners? Because you could. That's what happened in Delhi when we played against Australia last time. But that will be a bit too much, because South Africa are preparing themselves in Pakistan. So I think that is one question that they need to answer. And second, again, it has nothing to do with this series, but the fact that there is a 5-match T20I series getting over in Australia just 5 days before the South Africa series starts. So how do you manage the workload will be a question.
That is a forever question in Indian cricket these days. But Aakash Chopra, thank you so much. South Africa is the next test series for this side. A 5-day test in India. That's rare, but we're not complaining. We got an extra day with this man.